Hey everybody, ready for another deep dive? Today we're going way back in time and also looking ahead at the future.
Sounds intriguing.
All thanks to this really cool place. It's called Lothal.
Lothal. Okay, I'm listening.
So Lothal was this super important city as part of the Indus Valley civilization.
Right.
And it's about to get a huge makeover as a center for maritime heritage. All things oceans and ships and trade.
Got it.
So basically, it'll be like this amazing crash course in like the history of India and the oceans,
Okay.
with a little bit of archaeology and economics thrown into. And who knows, maybe it'll even give you some travel inspiration.
I'm all for that.
So let's get started. First off, what was Lothal all about? It was obviously more than just your average ancient city, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So Lothal was this super bustling port city back in 2400 BCE.
Wow, that's old.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Over 4,500 years ago. And this place was already a major player in the Indus Valley civilization.
Seriously, what made it so special? Just the location or what?
Well, the location was definitely a factor. It was strategically located on the Sabarmati River, which, gave it access to both the coast and inland trade routes.
Smart.
Yeah. But the real kicker was its dockyard.
Yeah.
This thing was incredibly advanced for its time, like seriously ahead of the game.
In what way?
Well, for starters, they had this unique trapezoidal design and even a system of lock gates, to control the water level. So large ships could dock easily and be serviced.
Okay, so they were really serious about their ships and trade, but what exactly were they trading and where were all these ships going?
Oh, they were trading all sorts of things. Beads, gemstones, copper, even ivory.
Fancy.
We've even found evidence of connections to Mesopotamia and Egypt.
No kidding.
Like, think about it. These tiny beads made in Lothal were found thousands of miles away. It just shows how interconnected the world was, even back then.
That is mind-blowing. So, moving on from the super old stuff to today, Lothal's getting a 21st century upgrade. The National Maritime Heritage Complex, or NMHC. Can you break that down for us? What's the big idea?
Sure. So the NMHC is a really ambitious project spearheaded by the Ministry of Ports, Shipping, and Waterways under the Sagarmala program.
Sounds official.
It is. And the goal is really to put India back on the map as a major maritime power.
I like it.
So this project goes beyond just showing off India's really cool maritime past.
Okay.
It's about connecting that past to the present and future of India's maritime strength.
So it's not just going to be like a boring old museum, right?
Not at all. Think of it more as like this immersive, interactive experience.
Ooh.
Yeah. Imagine walking along a recreated Lothal jetty walkway.
Cool.
And then, boom, you step into this museum with like cutting-edge technology. It's going to bring ancient Lothal to life.
That sounds amazing. But let's be real for a sec. Why should anyone listening actually care about this?
Yeah.
I mean, besides the cool factor, what's the real-world impact?
Well, the impact is huge, actually. Think about it. This project is going to attract tons of tourists from all over the world, which means a major boost for the local and national economy.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the jobs it'll create, not just in tourism, but in research and development as well.
Because it's also going to be a center for maritime studies, right?
Exactly. The NMHC will be a hub for innovation and learning in the maritime field.
Wow. So you've got history, culture, the economy, all coming together in this one project. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
But what about the people who live in Lothal today? I mean, how does this project benefit them directly?
That's a great question, and it's something that developers have been very mindful of. The NMHC is being developed with a strong focus on community integration.
That's good to hear.
Right. So local communities are involved in every step of the process. That ensures the project is culturally sensitive and sustainable for them.
Makes sense.
And the goal is to create new opportunities for local artisans, promote their traditional knowledge, and ensure that the benefits of the NMHC are shared by everyone.
So we started by talking about ancient Lothal, this bustling port from thousands of years ago. And now we're talking about this state-of-the-art maritime complex. It's amazing to see how this project is tying together the past, present, and future of India's relationship with the sea. Any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Well, I think the story of Lothal is a powerful reminder. India has always been a maritime nation with a vibrant history of seafaring and trade going back thousands of years.
Yeah.
The NMHC isn't just a monument to the past. It's a symbol of India's ambition and vision for the future. It's a sign that India is ready to take its place as a leader in the maritime world.
I love that. So if you found this deep dive as fascinating as we did, please do us a favor and subscribe, like, and share it with your friends.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.